Thanks, Jill. Hey, everybody is a star tonight. Our next act is the Franklin Street Horns? Yeah, I've heard, these guys told me they're the best horn section in Troy. So be prepared. Ruby, come on over to be up next.
They work. Yep, they are doing. They are working. They're working.
Check. We got this thing on now. Hey, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to our part of the set. We are the Franklin Street Horns. Well, let me introduce the band to you. On my far left, we got Mike Shredder Smith. Give him a hand, thank you. Next, you know him, you love him, you're seeing him in a different vein tonight. On bass kazoo, playing the black kazoo, wearing a hat and sunglasses. Pastor Chris here, come on, give him a hand. In the middle, playing, what color you got there, bud? I can't see it. He's got the blue kazoo tonight. And he's the past praise and worship minister, Mr. Seth Heckerman. Give him a hand. And then playing the gold kazoo, we have Amanda Alexander. You know her, you love her, you see her on Sundays. Give her a hand. And then we got Miss Julie over here. And she's playing the red kazoo. Because the color has a lot to do with what you're playing, you know. On kazoo, on cajon tonight, we got Mr. A.J. Steele. Give him a hand. Thank you, A.J. Okay, we got a rendition of When the Saints Go Marching In. Let's hit it. Okay. No one's played this song before.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Lord, I want
Give her some clapping,
to be
y'all.
in that number. When the saints go marching in. All
Take a
right.
solo, Pastor Chris. Yeah, Pastor Chris, give him a hand. Go ahead, Julie. Okay, now, before we leave you, we got one more thing. Hit it, Pastor Chris.
I'm sure we're beyond the 3-minute mark, but hey, you tell me how I'm supposed to go.
Mana, mana. What dippy do? What dippy dippy, but dippy dippy, but dippy dippy, dip dip dippy dip. Everybody sing with me. What dippy dippy? What dippy do? What dippy dippy, but dippy dippy, but dippy dippy dip. Thanks. Sorry we went over our 3 minutes, everybody.
And you're still stars. Okay, our next person up is Ruby Taylor. Not Elizabeth Taylor as printed in the program because she's not been around for a long time. We have the wonderful Ruby Taylor singing Rocking with the Rhythm of the Rain. Paisley, come on up to be next.
Slide on over, baby, hold me closer. Move, flowing so swing.
Sitting in the porch swing, listening to the light rain, beating on the tin roof, baby, just me and you, rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Sitting in the porch swing,
Listen to the light rain, beating on the tin roof. Baby, just a me.
sitting in the porch.
We're starting over, hon. Okay, you're starting over. Great. Here we go.
Sitting in the porch swing, listening to the light
rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Slide on over, baby, hold me closer. Moving to and fro, just swaying like a slow freight train. Rocking with the rhythm of the rain. So let the breeze keep blowing. Where it gets a calling. Oh, my heart will never be the same. Keep the sweet feeling flowing. Me and my baby rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Oh, baby, hold me tight. Say you love me. That's all I want to hear tonight. Sitting in the porch swing, listening to the light rain beating on the tin. Baby, just a me, rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Slide on over, baby, hold me closer. Moving to and fro, just swaying like a slow freight train. Rocking with the rhythm of the rain. So let the breeze keep blowing. Oh, my heart will never be the same. Keep the sweet feeling flowing. Me and my baby rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Me and my baby rocking with the rhythm of the rain.
All right.
Who's your mama?
Okay, next up is Paisley.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held
Thanks, Paisley. Next up, not us, Dave. We're not next, Dave. We're not. Nora's going to come up. Rosie is either fallen ill or she got called up to join the Eras tour with Taylor Swift. I'm not sure which it is. But Nora's going to play a chauffeur for us, the ram's horn, as we get ready to move on to our next act. Yes, I'll get it. We need it for the next one. Now, while the next group is setting up, we're going to take about 2 or 3 minutes. Anybody who still has a tray out here or any food stuff to get rid of, please take care of it right now while we're setting up the next group. Okay, Dave, you're up.
Good evening. This was written by a man named Ernest Toch, T-O-C-H, in Germany and first used in 1930 at the German Festival for Contemporary Music. I think you will agree that it has some of the most beautiful soaring lines you have ever heard. The chord structure is just well put together. It is a beautiful piece of music. You'll recognize most of the places in it. Rimini is in northern Italy, and Malaga is in southern Italy. Otherwise, you'll know where they're at.
Trinidad and the big Mississippi and the town Honolulu and the Lake Titicaca. The public compatible is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, Mexico, Mexico.
Trinidad!
Rimini,
And
Brindisi,
the big
Canada, Malaga, Rimini,
Mississippi and the
Brindisi,
town Honolulu
Rimini,
and the
Brindisi,
Lake Titicaca. The Boca de Mexico is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, Mexico, Mexico.
Trinidad and the big Mississippi and the town Honolulu and the Lake Titicaca. The Boca is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, Mexico, Mexico.
Tibet. Nagasaki.
Okay, let's start top page 3.
Okay.
Stop. Top page 3. Okay, ready, go. Trinidad and the big Mississippi and the town Honolulu and the Lake
Yokohama.
Titicaca.
Tibet. Nagasaki.
Yes.
Canada.
Tibet, Nagasaki, Nagasaki.
Trinidad, and the big Mississippi, and the town Honolulu, and the Lake Titicaca. The Popocatépetl is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, 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 Canada, Malaga, Brindisi, Brindisi, Canada, Malaga, Brindisi, Brindisi, Honolulu, Mississippi.
Trinidad.
Trinidad.
And the big Mississippi, and the town Honolulu, and the Lake Titicaca.
The Popocatépetl is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, 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 Nagasaki, Canada, Malaga, Rimini, Brindisi, Canada, Malaga, Rimini, Brindisi, Canada, 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 Malaga, Malaga, Malaga,
Trinidad.
Mississippi,
Mississippi and the town.
Trinidad,
And the
Town
and the big Mississippi, and the town Honolulu, and the Lake Titicaca,
Trinidad.
Mississippi, Honolulu, and the Lake Titicaca. The Popocatépetl is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, 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 Canada, Canada, Malaga, 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 Trinidad.
Trinidad,
The big Mississippi,
Mississippi,
and
and the town Honolulu,
the town
And the town
and the
Honolulu.
Lake Titicaca.
Honolulu,
And the big Mississippi, and the town Honolulu, and the Lake Titicaca, Mississippi, Honolulu, Titicaca, Mississippi, 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 Canada, Rimini, Brindisi,
Canada, Malaga, Rimini, Brindisi,
Trinidad.
Trinidad,
Trinidad.
Trinidad,
Trinidad. Trinidad.
You know how hard it was to not just all of a sudden start saying, "Do you know the way to San Jose?" Next up, Mr. Kevin Tackett.
Hello. Howdy, partners. This here what comes from listening to Pastor Chris say do more. So if there's any little partners out here that want to come up and dance, feel free. But this song goes out to all the little Swifties out there. Yeah, you know who you are. God. Letter just this morning, it was postmark Omaha. It was typed and neatly written, offering me this better job. A better job at higher wages, expenses paid in a car. But I'm on TV here locally, I can't quit, I'm a star. Yeah, I'm on TV, grinning, wearing pistols and a hat. It's a kiddie show and I'm the hero of the younger set. I'm the #1 attraction ever, supermarket parking lot. I'm the king of Kansas City. No thanks, Omaha, thanks lot. Kansas City star, that's what I are. Yo, little lady, you ought to see my car. Drive a big old Cadillac with wire wheels, got rhinestones on the spokes. Get credit down at the grocery store and my barber tells me jokes. I'm the #1 attraction ever, supermarket parking lot. I'm the king of Kansas City. No thanks, Omaha, thanks lot. Boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-ba-dee-da-ba-doo, ba-dee, ba-doo, ba-dee-da-da-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo-da-doo, ba-dee-da-da-doo, ba-dee-da-da-doo, da-doo-da-doo. Kansas City Star. That's what I are. Yodeling lady. You ought to see my car drive a big old Cadillac with wire wheels. Got rhinestones on the spokes. Get credit down at the grocery store and my barber tells me jokes. I'm the #1 attraction every supermarket parking lot. I'm the king of Kansas City. No thanks, Omaha, thanks lot. Stay tuned, we're gonna have a Popeye cartoon in a moment. Broom.
I think I need me a hat like that. Okay, folks, next up are the Nearys, the Neary Duet. Okay, we got a really big group coming up next.
Really, really big.
Sunday School Kids, the Kazoo Band.
Okay, let's let some of the little guys in the front. Okay, little guys, come on to the front. Okay, come right over here, Dylan. Over here, there we go. Okay, I want to make sure we can see everybody. Can we see everybody? Yeah. Everybody? Okay. These are the Sunday School Kids and friends. Okay, y'all ready?
Give it up for the kids. Marilee, will you take this for the Sunday school?
Okay, we'll be putting this in the Sunday school room, guys, okay?
Okay, next up is Mr. Pinkerton. Those of you in the front, keep your eyes open because you're about to be amazed and hopefully won't have to duck.
When I was in first grade, the band director of the high school asked my dad, we need a drum major someday. So they started training me. I marched with the high school marching band the last game of the first grade, the last game of the second grade, and from then on, I've been with the high school band or then college band all my life. Gave tons of baton lessons, etc. Baton twirling is an art, like playing any great instrument. You drop it often, that's part of it. You hit yourself sometimes. I'll give you a brief demonstration and then tell you of an experience that happened my senior year. My senior year, we had a prearranged setup with the man in the press box. The band had just finished a number, and he said, hey, you with that stick down there. Yeah, you. Can you toss that thing up? Sure. Audience chuckled. No, I mean, come on, higher. Toss it up. Well, you're supposed to catch it. Oh, okay. Let's spin it now, huh? Come on. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm seeing. Not in that light. He said, higher. So I went higher and caught each one of these. And then he said, finally, after several, and the audience was cheering me on by that time. I had been drum major since first grade, or twirler, and then drum major. And they knew my name. Dad was principal of high school. They knew me well. So on, David, on. You know, it was a situation like that. And for years after that, on the streets of Tiffin, I heard people say, I was in the audience, you remember, et cetera, et cetera. So his last comment was, how high can you get it? It was like that. And at that time, I could get it higher than the stadium lights. The new ones there, I can't do that, but it was the time. Okay, that's all. That's all.
Here, Dave. You got one of these too. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Did you grab one for you? Okay. All right. Okay, magician time. We have a scheduling change, and we're moving up Alex to go next. Wouldn't be a talent show if we didn't have a magician. We have Sean.
Dennis. Okay. Okay. Well, this is my friend or student, but now friend, right? Exactly. Okay. Alex came from all the way from Centerville, Ohio. Alex and I met in August, and he came into my shop, and all of a sudden everything started disappearing. Do you have my Sharpie?
I do. Right up here. There it goes.
Oh my gosh. Every day we're missing Sharpies, pencils, and whatever else. I think you had my license one weekend. I don't know. But, all right. Hey, Alex, do we need a volunteer for a card trick?
I would like to volunteer.
All right.
You want to volunteer tonight?
Smith, come on up. Hey, you got to watch who you hang out with there. Okay, so we'll try to explain what's going on, or Alex will hear as much as possible. So I'm going to back out of the way.
But hey guys, I'm Alex. I'm a professional magician. I've been doing it for 10 years. I know that's pretty impressive.
Give him that microphone.
There you go. Ow! I'll hold it. All right. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Alex from Magical Adventures, aka Alex the Great Magician. I've been doing it for 10 years at least professionally. It's been such a great time. We just moved in Centerville about 3 years ago with me and my family, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you pick any card you want.
This is the toughest part.
No kidding.
This one right.
All right, that one? Perfect. Now, go ahead and show the audience. I'll look away. All right, perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to try to make it disappear. That will be crazy. All right, go ahead and put it back. All right, so there it goes, lost in the middle of the deck, completely losing it, just like my ex. She was crazier than a horse. Ah! All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take the deck here. You'll see one card changes out of thin air. There we go, one card. That should be a random card, which happens to be the magical, let's see. It happens to be your card. The 6 of Hearts.
No.
No, it wasn't?
Yes.
I was like, these. No kidding. All right. No, exactly. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and have you hold on to that. Perfect. Now go ahead and tell me when to stop.
How long do we have? 3 minutes?
Exactly.
Stop.
All right, right here? Perfect. Whew, man, don't worry about that one. No kidding. All right, so what I'm going to do is we'll just go with this one right here, the 4 of Hearts. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the exact same thing. One card's going to go magically changed. Oh, wait, that's weird. Check the card there. Go ahead and take a look. Show everybody. It is the 4 of Hearts. Oh, wait. There's a quick little more. There's more, actually. Go on. All right, so we got the 8 of Spades. There we go, 8 of Spades. Go and hold on to that. All right, and I'll take that from you. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this shuffle right here. You know what that's called, folks? That's when you're without a girlfriend. You know what that does? None, but still works. Ah! All right. So you got the 8 of Spades, right? Check it again. Because I've stolen your watch. Ah! Just joking. All right, we got the 8 of Diamonds, it looks like. Now, that's pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you if you'd like to check out my business card. I have a couple business cards that Camp can give you. And my family, I have a couple I can give you. So feel free to grab a card and invite me to your events.
Thank you, Alex.
Alex, here you go. Glad you got a big-time star on that one. Okay. Next up, we have the light readers. Now, I don't know, you guys didn't see a lot of the sign-up information. They have in age ranges for some reason on here. And there are way too many of us fall into this group that's called too many for an age range. And guess what, guys? It fits your theme for the night. Too many.
So far, the oldest we have ever been.
We're
very
pleased to be here.
Let's face it,
at our age, we're very pleased to be anywhere.
Ba-dum-bum. Okay, you don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old when you stop laughing at things like pulling up to a mailbox and ordering a hamburger and fries.
I won't even mention driving into the wrong end of the car wash. People just get so excited when you do that. I don't know why the lady in the other car was screaming like that. I was just as surprised to see her as she was to see me.
You can live to be 100 if you give up all the things that make you want to live to be 100.
You know you're getting old when you stoop down to tie your shoelaces and wonder what else you could be doing while you're down there.
By the time you're 80 years old, you've learned everything. Everything. You only have to remember it.
I don't feel old. I don't feel anything until noon. Then it's time for my nap.
Birthdays are good for you. Statistics show that people who have the most birthdays live the longest.
You're only young once, but you can stay immature indefinitely. Right, Tom?
Oh, come on.
I feel about aging the way William Saroyan said he felt about death. Everybody has to do it. But I always believed an exception would be made in my case.
Old age is like anything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young.
Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it won't matter.
Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes.
Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional, right, Tom?
Oh.
The secret to staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age.
The older I get, the better I used to be.
Now, you know you're old when the candles cost more than the cake.
When you smile a lot when you're young, that's a good thing, because then your wrinkles will all be in the right places.
Now, don't let aging get you down. It's just too hard to get back up again.
I'm at an age when my back goes out more often than I do.
Now, we old people should not eat health foods. We need all the preservatives we can get.
Of course, I remember how old I am. I just don't like doing the math.
Taking naps just sounds so childish. I prefer to call them horizontal life pauses. Right, Susan?
Nothing like a good pause.
Please, please, somebody tell me, if we're not meant to have midnight snacks, then why is there a light in the refrigerator?
Always remember that you are unique, just like everybody else. now, to remind you when music was really music, join us as we recognize all these oldies but goodies.
I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take a dime and dance with me. I love rock and roll, so come and put a dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take a dime and dance with 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on and join me, hon.
We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1.
We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, or 4,
If the band slows down, we'll yell for more.
we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. I'll take those old records off the shelf.
I'll sit and listen to them by myself.
Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll.
Don't try to take me to a
I love rock and roll.
You'll never even get me
I
out the
love
door.
rock and roll.
In 10 minutes I'll be late
I
for the
love
door.
rock and roll.
I like that old time rock
I love rock
and
and roll.
roll. I like that old time rock and roll.
That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old and that old time rock and roll. I like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old and that old time rock and roll. I love 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 rock and roll.
All right, thanks, light readers. Our next act is a duet. Jan Brenneman and Jill Peters. Thanks, ladies. That was awesome. Next up, we have Seth and Mike. And a crew. While the guys are setting up, there are some photo booths back here for you all to get some pictures taken. Don't leave without getting that done. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you for everybody who's participated tonight. This has been awesome. Fun to always hang out and play music with these dudes, Mike and AJ, who I get. That sounds a little gnarly, then. He's fit. Yeah, Mike and AJ, who I get to play music with a lot of Sunday mornings. So most of the time we're playing songs about Jesus, but once a year at Porch Fest, we play songs we jammed out in high school to. Love songs for our wives. Well, Mike and I do. AJ, it's our opportunity to look for him for a wife. Haven't been so successful yet. So if you have any leads, they'll be ready afterwards. So if you're between the ages of It's okay, I can start over. You want, was it? We got it. Okay. So, if you're between 30 and 45, probably, yeah, join with us. This is your jam. The page is flipped. You confused. 'Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day that they never throw back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there are winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say
Next up, we're going to have a video from Shar and for Shar. And you're going to get her on the phone?
Yep. Y'all know Shar King. She sings in the choir in the front row. She's about this tall. She sings plays in the bell choir too. Is a rock star when it comes to battling cancer. You guys hear her story? All right. She is a national award winner, synchronized swimmer. And she was too shy to turn in her own video clips, so we slyly reached out to her daughter in Indiana who sent us one. And so we're going to call up Shar on FaceTime, say hi to her, and then you're going to watch it, and then I want her to see y'all cheer out the wazoo for her. Will that be good? She's at home watching her babies. Hey, how are you? Well, imagine that. You lived in the water for like most of your years. Tell us a little bit about that. What did you do? The YMCA.
Yeah, I worked there for 45 years. Teaching swimming lessons, coaching, diving, swimming, that kind of thing.
Just a little bit. So what was the award that you got? What's the highest award you've received?
Synchronized.
Yeah.
Third place.
Third place in the nation. And is this the compulsory competition?
Well, it's actually called a technical routine.
Okay. You can tell I don't know technical synchronized swimming.
One that you saw. Yeah, you add them together, and compulsories are individual skills.
Okay. I want you to see who all's getting ready to watch this. You're missing it. Everybody wave hi to Shar. The Queen of Faith. And there's a whole group way in the back. Check them out. You in the back, say hi. All right. We're going to watch this together. You ready for that? Okay. Yeah, there we go. So the only thing I've ever done in the pool is play Marco Polo, so that's pretty good. Let me see if I can turn this around one more time. Well, yeah, I can do it like this. Can y'all see her on the camera? Yeah. All right, everybody wave hi. God bless you. Thank you. All right, you get an award. You are a star. Shar. It even rhymes. Have a great night. We love you.
That was pretty cool. All right, next up is Bill Schmidt, and we heard a little bit about Mississippi a lot in the last, earlier on in the geographic feud.
Yes,
you're going to give us...
Not quite as many times as some of the others.
I know. Give us something about Mississippi. We also need to recognize Tawny, who's going to accompany him.
I'd like to say a few words about this words you're going to hear today. Paul Robeson first performed the part of Joe, a black stevedore who was traveling on a Mississippi River showboat in 1928 when he was 30. And he sang the words as written. Later in the 60s and 70s, he was an activist in the civil rights movement, and he modified the words quite a bit. I'm going to sing the words he modified in honor of Paul Robeson. Say nothing, he just keeps rolling, he keeps on rolling along. He don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton, and them that plants them is soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, you show a little grit and you land
I must keep fighting until I'm dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. Let me go away from the Mississippi. Let me go away from the white man boss. Show me the stream called the River Jordan. That's the old stream that I long to cross. Old man River, that old man River, he don't know nothing, he don't say nothing, he just keeps rolling, he keeps on rolling along. He don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton, and them that plants them is soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, you show a little grit and you land in jail. I keeps laughing instead of crying. I must keep fighting until I'm dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along.
Thanks, Bill. We have one more act, unless Chris, you're going to do that 18th act that was brought up this morning. No? Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to have one more participant. And if any of you remember the old Tonight Show from back in the day, Johnny Carson always ended with a comedian. Well, mostly. So we have our own, you know him, we all love him, Tom Kennedy.
I don't know how you deserve this. The funniest thing tonight is you're still here. I thought it'd be an empty house by the time I got up here. Well, they said I was to carry this on till 9 o'clock. That's about 2 hours from now. So hang with me. And I'm going to take this off the stand. We'll get it straightened out here. I used to do sound, so I know how difficult this can be. So I got to tell you, the light readers, in case you are under 60, that was Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and the Comets. And the other one of Old Time Rock and Roll was from Bob Seger. Now, that goes way back. That's the 50s for Bill Haley, I know that. But they talked about old age. I'm going to take you through my life from the beginning. In fact, when I was born, the doctor slapped my mother. As I got older, they used to not let me go on vacation because they hated to kiss me goodbye. I was so ugly. In fact, when I cried, the tears ran down the back of my head. But they said, here's how my mother described me. He said, you have ears like flowers, cauliflowers. You have nose like butter spread all over your face. Your lips are like a spice, pepper. Your teeth are like stars, they come out at night. Your eyes are like pools, cesspools, and your hair reminds me of a song, Rag Mop. So anyway, you know, that's how I was as a kid. But I'm going to tell you a couple stories. In fact, one of the things that happened was I was in the Navy, and when I went in the Navy, and I was 5'9", and they said you have to weigh 145. I weighed 165. Well, I still weigh somewhere in that neighborhood. I weigh 200. I went to the doctor the other day for a physical, and he said, you're grossly overweight. I said, no, I'm not. I weigh 208. I'm hollow like a chocolate Easter bunny. And he said, no, you're overweight. I said, how do you know that? He says, my little chart here says that. I said, let me see that chart. So I looked at it and I said, you're just reading it wrong. At my weight, at 208, I'm supposed to be 6'12". So your chart's just backwards. You have to go in at the right place to understand that. Well, as I get older, I can't remember anything. You know what it's like, right? I wanted to do a little magic trick for you here real quick. So I'm going to set this down, but I'm going to have music to it, so just listen. I hope you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? All right, watch my hands very closely. Ready? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to know if you know why a chicken coop has 2 doors? If it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken sedan. If it had a sliding door, it would be a minivan, right? Okay. You know, I heard the story about 2 snowmen talking to each other, and they said, "Do you smell carrots?" You got to think about that, carrots. Well, I was in Kroger the other day in the produce department. There was a snowman in there picking his nose. Let me tell you, I want to tell you a little story about 2 gentlemen. One was Frank Sam, the other was Sam Frank. Now, these guys were born about the same time, went through school together, grew up together, went into business together, and they're driving home one night, and they hit a bridge abutment, and they both die. Well, the problem is they go up to heaven, and St. Peter's there waiting for them, and they said, well, we're here, and he said, well, I only have room for one of you right now. The other one is going to have to wait down below until I have an opening. So they talked it over, and we decided that Sam Frank would go down below and Frank Sam would stay in heaven. So this goes on, and this is what happens. It goes on for about a month and a half, and Frank Sam says, well, I really miss my buddy. Is there time for him to come up here? And he said, no, we still don't have an opening. But you know, you can get a weekend pass, and you can go visit him down below. He said, well, okay. He said, we just give you certain things that you have to take with you, and then you have to turn it back in when you come back. And he said, well, I'll do that. So the next weekend came on, and Frank Sam went to St. Peter, and he said, okay, I'm here. He said, what do I need? He said, well, you need wings. Okay, he puts wings on. You need a halo. He puts a halo on. You need a harp. Got a harp. So he goes down to see Sam Frank down below, and Sam Frank's down there. He wasn't just sitting around. He decided to open a discotheque. So they party all week long, and they come, or weekend long, and Frank Sam goes back up to St. Peter, and St. Peter says, did you have a good time down there? Yeah, I had a great time. He said, okay, let's check you back in. He said, do you have your wings? Yep, I got my wings. Got your halo? Got my halo. Got your harp? I don't have my harp. He says, where's your harp? He said, I left my harp in Sam Frank's disco. If you don't understand, that's terrible. Yeah. All right, okay. Does everybody know who Quasimodo was from The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Written in 1882 by somebody. Well, anyway, Quasimodo was a hunchback in Notre Dame. He was a bell ringer at Notre Dame in Paris. And he was going to retire, but he needed to find a replacement. So they said, okay, find yourself a replacement. He gets his brother. So his brother comes up, and he's up in the tower. He says, look, I'm going to show you what you do here. And I said, watch closely. He said, you push the bell, you lean to the right. You push the bell, and you lean to the right. His brother says, I got it. So he pushes the bell out and boom, hits him and knocks him backwards. He said, no, you're not paying attention. Watch closely. You push the bell, you lean to the right. You push the bell, and you lean to the right. Best part about this joke, everybody's out there going like this. So he pushes it out, comes back, hits him in the head again. He falls back. He said, no, one more time I'm going to show you how to do this. You push the bell, you lean to the right. You push the bell, and you lean to the right. He says, I got it this time. Pushes the bell way out, comes back, boom, hits him in the head. He falls back, falls to the ground, off the tower. He's laying on the ground. People are gathering around him. They say, anybody know this guy? And they say, no, but his face sure rings a bell. Well, wait a minute. This other guy comes up and he says, yeah, I recognize him. He's a dead ringer for his brother. All right. All right, I want to leave you with a couple of sayings here. Help me with this. You can lead a horse to water, but... no. You can lead a horse to water, but if you get one that does the backstroke, you got something really special there. You know that? Confucius once said, he who is forewarned is forearmed, and he who is forearmed is half an octopus. Yeah, so you got to remember that. So as John Wayne used to say, well, Pilgrim, it's time to head them up and move them right out of here. And that's when they uttered that famous word from the Old West, bye.
Okay. That brings us to the end of our list. Anybody else? We have... I have nothing. Chris. I want to thank everybody for coming this evening. We had a pretty great time, I think. Maybe we should do this again.
Yeah, there's a candy bar back there. So grab all the candy from your table, your boxes, fill your boxes. Let's give it up for everybody who helped make this possible tonight. Yeah. The kitchen crew, everybody on the kitchen crew, wave if you're from the kitchen crew. Everybody who was on the decor crew, wave if you were on the Nico decor crew. Production crew. Jill Peters, where's she at? The brainchild behind it all, our stage manager. Our Ed McMahon, didn't he do a good job tonight? Isn't he handsome? Turn to your neighbor one more time. You've got talent. And don't you forget it. God's grace and love, everyone. Have a great week. Love you so much.